Actually, homosexuality, a school dropout can also think of homosexuality.
Paid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So if someone has dropped out of school, cannot think of any other way. Because that person is in need, wants money, wants his or her life to change. And therefore, that person will get involved in homosexuality.
What are the other effects?
I think we have talked about enough effects, but how about we
Okay,
talk
let's
about
let's let's
solutions?
just you add something.
To supplement on what they have said on effects of early marriage,
Early school dropout.
early school dropout, uh, vis-a-vis early marriage,
Yeah, true.
you'll find that when a child drops out from the school at an early age, uh, he will be psychologically tortured
True.
outside there in the community where she is coming from. And in the long run, the way to go, she will get or he will marry at early age. And this is a child who does not know how to protect him or herself. And he doesn't know the person who is going to marry her or the person who is going to the person who is going to marry. And in the long run, you find that it is easy to get these HIV diseases. Also, at an early age, you find that there is high rates of registering the infant mortality rate because that child will not be able or in position to produce or to deliver.
Yes.
And even after delivering, he has
So
no
follow.
capacity to look after that child. And in the long run, you find those children-headed families are common in communities, and they end up paying the government and also the community that they are coming from.
Oh, that's very okay.
But also, why can't you also equate school dropout to reduced workforce in the community?
How? Reduced workforce in the community.
Yes.
For me, I believe now you are you trying to mean people who drop out of school they are
In
not
this
able to
community,
deliver.
for example, if they wanted teachers, there would not be teachers because most of the people might have dropped out of school.
On the contrary, if this community wanted bricklayers,
Very good.
we would lay our bricks.
Now,
Even when I've dropped out of school, I would.
if they did not have that skill, now we want these children to argue. On the other hand,
Yes.
if they had not dropped out of school, they would have white collar jobs where they would not strain themselves. Remember, most of the people here in Uganda are not getting jobs as required because some of them dropped out of school.
Do you think
There
it's
is a non,
that, or is
there
it
is
like
there is an ongoing debate about white collar jobs and its effects and how much it has impacted on the country negatively. You understand? So
okay?
I really believe this is an interesting topic now to discuss on. We have been so much conditioned to believe as long as I've not gone to school, I cannot be productive in the community, which for me remains a myth.
It is a myth in a lot of ways, though.
However, also, we cannot rule out the fact that going to school adds something, gives you a skill, a unique skill, or even improves that skill that you would have otherwise had when you've not gone to school.
True.
So if I'm done with senior fund, I don't go to higher institutions of learning, and I drop out of school, am I not able to be productive to the community? Yes?
You are.
How?
It becomes self-creative.
But here you look, your father has sold, let's say, 20 cows for the past 14 years for you to finish senior 4. He remains with a plot of land. You are denied a chance to do your final exams. He sells part of the land. You get? For you to complete senior 4. You get done and you drop out of school, maybe because of financial burdens. So you become creative and do what? You realize most of these creative jobs also need some capital and income. So how do you go about that?
Remember that one will have been empty after selling the land.
After selling land.
Yeah, that
So-
portion remains empty.
Absolutely. So what do you do? Are you going to remain there? What happens now?
No, you have to become creative. More especially currently, the curriculum we are in, it teaches us to be creative. Yes, I know you might not be having the startup capital, but you can still work for someone to get the startup capital.
But again, you're being employed, which you would have otherwise done if you continued with education, which is a white collar job.
And there isn't any, the road to success is never straight. If you want to succeed, you have to go through a ladder for you to do what?
Which is okay.
Succeed.
You tell me the steps of the ladder. That's
So
what I
the
want.
steps of the ladder after senior 4, what do you decide? Like if you are really bad off home financially, what do you do?
After senior 2,
After senior 4,
remember you have dropped.
You've dropped out.
we are
Okay,
discussing after senior
say for example, in our community here, there are very few offices of, for example, administration. There are no ministries. There are no what. That perhaps I would go there and be maybe a receptionist. We don't have motels. We don't have very many places of the kind.
Remember, we have
Where
a
do you go
saying
to
which
work?
says- we have a saying which says, patience pays but pains.
You explain that.
After senior 4, you can sacrifice yourself to work for someone. Either like if take an example, me, if I drop out of senior 4, I dropped out of senior 4, and my dad or mom have nothing to supplement me or to support me, I decide to work for someone.
Which kind of work?
Like,
Okay, we are
Currently,
we are
for
discussing
us as
we are
in
discussing in the
around
context of Ntoroko district.
Toroko, we have
School dropouts effects.
mainly
Ntoroko district.
exactly. Mainly in Toroko, we have activities such as fishing. You can decide to go and fish.
So that's why
Do
he
you
was.
have the skill?
That's what he was hitting on. You see, you should differentiate between casual labor and white collar jobs.
So what
Casual labor
color
has far-reaching effects. However much you are going to earn,